My top 5 Fast and Furious movies. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I don't have friends. I have family. My family next to me, Riley. And then to my left,
Bran Bran.
to the right, Producer Lee.
Fast 5 from 2011 is the movie that we're watching for this, or discussing for this episode of Nick on Cage, Loose Cannon, Christopher.
And we are watching Fast 5 because I'm a big fan of the entire Fast and Furious saga. And then recently found out that Brian and Bran Bran had not seen any of the Fast and Furious movies, which is just a sin in my book. So we have been going through all the movies in order that they were released. And we are now up to Fast 5. Brian Bran, do you recommend Fast 5?
I recommend Fast 5.
Okay. Brian, do you recommend Fast 5?
I do.
Yeah, okay. Damn straight. I recommend Fast 5. I don't think it gives too much away, but I feel like this is when the Fast and the Furious series becomes Fast and the Furious.
It's like they figured it out.
Yeah.
They have it like this is like, oh, this is what we should have done, like kind of like that, even though it all connects.
Yeah.
I was very.
Is this the first one that we all recommend?
I think we recommended the first one.
Yes.
I did?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I think you said no to 2 and 3.
You really enjoyed the semi sequence.
Yeah,
for the first one.
yeah.
The first one did have some good stunts in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the stunts hooked you, I believe. Yeah.
With this one, it was just a nice culmination of all the previous ones,
Yes.
bringing in all the characters.
That was one of my favorite things because again, it's been a little bit since I've watched this movie, and when they literally say like we're getting the team back together, I was like, oh, it's happening.
that was pretty cool. I was
I know all these people.
I was surprised to see. God, what was his name?
Tyrese, Ludacris, Vince.
No, yeah, him.
Oh yeah,
I was surprised to see him. He was
too.
nothing like the original from the first movie.
So first movie with The Rock. What'd you guys think?
I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what role he was gonna play. Like I just had no clue. And so when he came as like the hard ass top FBI hunt men down around the world, I was like, sold. Fits him 100%. He looks the part. He acts the part. He speaks the part. Like he's perfect. And I was like happy because I was dreading it was gonna be bad.
Me too.
You know
what? I will say though, I mean, in theory, all pro wrestlers should be good actors,
yes.
but he actually
yes,
is.
he is. Yeah. Well, a lot of them now go to acting classes, or they go to like the groundlings, like improv stuff.
Right.
So like a lot of the wrestlers do that. The ones that do that are the ones you'll see maybe not wrestle as much, but cut more promos.
But yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
Very sweaty. Very sweaty.
Yeah. Well, it might be the second time that Rock and Vin Diesel face off.
Yep.
Vin looks like very cool as a cucumber. He's like all Vin Diesel. And then Rock is just sweating.
It's an hour and 13 in. I mean, he's sweaty. His goatee is dripping, and I'm like, Jesus, Rock, you were in good shape.
What was that?
What's going on there?
What was that movie? There was somebody sweating, but they must have put a tube in their hair because it's just water just pouring down their face.
See, all I could think of was I can't remember if it's the Gangster's Paradise video or the Amish Paradise video where the big guy singing. It's just
Amish Paradise. Yeah, Amish Paradise. Yeah.
Been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise.
But yeah, Vince is back in this one.
Mm-hmm.
I understood. I get why he was back because it was kind of like that was their who else would they have met? I'm sure they could have had a new person come in to be their contact, but it
was nice to tie it.
Yeah, exactly. It was it tied to an end. So you were like, oh, whatever happened to Vince? No, now you know what happened to him,
right?
And he's got a family, with all that stuff.
A son
but
named after.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's still.
My son's name is Nico, named after you, Dom. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
That took me a second.
Yeah. Me too.
Did he have a stroke? What just happened?
I was.
The cars that they had to steal from the train were badass cars.
Yes.
I approve.
Yes.
Yep. That was great. That was pretty great.
And speaking of that train scene, What'd you think about the cliff jump?
Actually, that whole scene was like very suspenseful.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I was actually very curious to see how it played out.
Yeah. They would have died, right? Like in real life? Because jumping that high in the
Most
water is like concrete.
likely.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, yes, technically the car hit the water first before they did.
so
but
it
it's
broke
like,
the tension. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
still,
still, I mean,
yeah.
What I couldn't get over is like, yes, they both they go off a cliff into
Yeah.
water, and then when they come back up, but I think like Paul Walker has some smart ass remark.
Right.
But like if that happened in real life, your first comment is like, holy shit, that was crazy.
Yeah, I'd be freaking out. I wouldn't even be in that situation.
Because they get back to like their safe house or whatever. And they're like, where's Vince?
Yeah.
And then Vince's like, I had to lose the tail, blah 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 blah. And then a little bit later, Vince, he's like taking out that computer chip out of the DVD player or whatever that's in the car.
Yeah. Yep.
And then Vin Diesel's like, I wish I hadn't seen you, but I'm glad, or whatever.
Yeah.
But like Vin Diesel pushes Vince against like this column.
Yeah.
And like he like yells at him, and then Vince goes, "Gap!" He wasn't expecting him to yell like that. Oh my gosh.
So I don't know if you will remember it, but I figured it'd be something that Brian would hate. I don't think you would hate it, but it was when I'm pretty sure about 36 minutes in. I think that's the part where you find out that Paul Walker, the Vince's sister, whatever, that she's pregnant.
Mia.
Yeah, Mia. Okay, and that's when then everyone found out, and she's like, "You can't leave." Oh, she yells at, "No, we're all staying together. We're all staying together." And he goes, "A promise."
Promise.
Like it was such a slow way to say promise and so like snarky, but I'm just like, man, Brian, I don't know if he's gonna like that because it was just one of those like things I felt that it would get under your skin.
Whenever he has like a line,
Right.
that's supposed to be like, like super like poignant, it's just like.
To me, it's the one after that where I think it's literally after that. It's Mia, Brian, played by Paul Walker, and Dom. They have like a group hug, and Vin Diesel just goes,
Family just got bigger.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it is. It's the scene where she's announcing like, or when they announce like they're having the baby, and Vin Diesel it happens a couple times in this movie where like he's like smiling, but it's like this really awkward smile. It's like all upper teeth. He's like,
Yep.
The one thing I certainly did not like about this movie though. So they're trying to get specs on this bank vault. Now, first off, when Tyrese, I like Tyrese. I think he's fucking funny.
Yeah, me too.
So like he tries well, actually, it was probably like the plan all along for him to just get them to take the box into the
evidence room.
evidence room.
Yeah.
So the guy who works at the police station puts the box in there. A fucking RC car.
Yeah. Well, that and like when the police would eventually go back into that room, there'd just be an empty box on the ground, like with the lid off, like, and they're eventually gonna find that RC car. Like the battery's gonna die.
Yeah.
So
You're trying to be clever.
I think GoPros were around back then, so it's like cameras were smaller.
Right. Now, I did so one of my biggest beefs with Tokyo Drift was when Han, he's just always eating something.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, maybe that's just like his character trait,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Maybe that's his thing. And I'm like, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Now, in this movie,
You understand,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
And it makes
I can
total
get
sense.
behind that.
Yeah, it makes total, because I've done it, so I get it.
Something that I definitely noticed this time around is that everyone has like Sherlock Holmes level of like deduction.
Yes.
Because so like that, it's Han says like one thing, and she's like, "Oh, well, you smoke 2 packs a day, unfiltered, for 20 years, and a da da da." Like she instantly knows like his life story just by the fact that he eats a lot.
Yeah.
But the one that really I was just like, "What?" is The Rock is by the train, and they're like investigating the tire tracks and all that.
107-inch wheelbase, 8.5-inch tread.
GT40 that was missing from the manifest.
So many issues with that. Even, I don't think most car people would be able to, if you just gave them like those stats, car people wouldn't be able to like figure it out. And wheelbase is the length of the car. So you wouldn't be able to figure that out by looking at tire tracks because that's the width of a car. So it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, it's a car movie.
Well,
It's an action car movie.
plus,
So
you know, The Rock says.
The Rock says you all four jabronis can go right down to the Tropicana Hotel.
A few moments later.
the toilet explosion. We're not going to talk about the toilet explosion.
Yeah.
God,
That was nasty though.
Like, and the guy just runs out like, oh, that wasn't that bad, but I'm gonna get out of the bathroom now.
Yeah.
Like I would have been dying. Like that was
Yeah,
horrible. There was doo doo and feces everywhere.
Do you stay and clean yourself? Or are you so paranoid that it's going to happen again that you run out?
I would run out. I'd be like, like that. Yeah, I just
What are
running
you
to
holding
people.
in that hand?
'Cause they're probably doo doo and everywhere on me. I would just
St. Maxine's is not a joint where the vegetables look like baby doo-doo.
yeah, because I would probably be just like so like out of mind that just because of think about it. You're just trying to relax and take a dump, and all of a sudden you're just covered in sewer water and yeah, exactly. And come from underneath you too.
Right.
Yeah. How do you do? Boom, right up there.
How do you do?
Exactly.
How do we feel about the Rock versus Vin Diesel fight? About an hour and a half in.
I liked that one.
Yeah. I was okay with
I
that.
thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it. When I was watching it, I'm like, this is going on for a while. But like, kind of like right when I said that, it was done. So I was like, that was kind of like the perfect like length for it.
I have a problem with a lot of Hollywood movies where there's just so much cutting in fight sequences. Where, if you watch like a Jackie Chan movie or something, like, the camera's more zoomed out and you can actually see like the choreography. But I mean, again, that's most Hollywood movies. That isn't just a Fast and Furious thing. So
Something I thought weird. Remember? Okay, so the head boss guy, the big real guy. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to like take all his money, and then they're gonna be done and just live away from everybody. And great. Now every time that head guy sends out that one henchman in like that black shirt with all that, he always survives, and it always shows him standing there like looking around. Yeah, but like 3 or 4 times, I'm just like. Why do you can do it maybe once or twice, but why do you keep doing that? Like, you don't have to kill him. Maybe show him running away.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Or
Good point.
stuck somewhere else.
The example that I
odd.
hated the most of that is when it's after they capture, Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, all that.
Yeah.
They're driving and then they get ambushed.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's all this fucking destruction.
Yeah.
And then, Vin Diesel helps up The Rock with the fucking bro grab.
that was
by
that.
the
Oh,
forearm.
I had chills. I'm like, yeah.
But after all that, they show that guy just standing there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
God.
We've been talking about it since we started going over these movies. But the one thing I always remembered was seeing the only thing that I had seen from these movies was this bank vault scene.
Yes.
Which is from this movie.
Yes. In that scene specifically, but in this entire movie, they being the Fast and Furious crew, The Rock and his crew, and then not really the villain so much. They murder so many people.
Oh, yeah.
Innocent bystanders.
Oh yeah, like they have to be. They have to be dead. They have
There
to
are
be.
so many car accidents during that bank vault chase. Where it's not like, I think that person probably died. It was that person got decapitated in 3 spots.
When they would turn the corner like really sharp where they had to, and the safe would just go into the buildings.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, that's about 40 people dead.
Yeah.
Like it was awesome. It looked cool.
So do you think there was more destruction to a city? I was trying to think of a good comparison. I didn't want to say Godzilla because he fucks up everything.
Yeah.
Do you think there was more destruction in this or like The Dark Knight? Because I feel like a lot of shit gets fucked up in like The Dark Knight.
I would say this one because if you think that road that just the safe was being dragged on, like that's gonna have divots in it. So they have to redo all that road, not to mention the buildings, the trees that got knocked all down, all the lights that got knocked down, all the car damage. I think this one, just because even though it might not have been something big, it was long and it was a bunch of smaller
long
stuff.
chase.
So it was just like almost like a few blocks just got like destroyed.
Do you think those 2 cars could have moved that bank vault though?
I feel that that thing that was the cage in the back that was bolted into the car, like that would have had to have been bolted to like the steel frame of the car.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's
it
what I
had. Otherwise, yeah. And even then,
I don't know. I think it depends on the weight of the vault.
Oh, they said it was 10 tons.
Oh my God.
I don't know, but it feels like I do.
How do we feel about Paul Walker and Vin Diesel? They're on this bridge, and they essentially realize they're not going to be able to outrun them.
Yes.
So like one of them they have to. One of them has to detach.
Yes.
And Paul Walker's Vin Diesel's like, your father now.
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you do? He's like, it was the plan all along.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Vin Diesel takes the safe by himself.
Yes.
The scene where he's just picking off cars
Yes.
with this bang vault.
It was like a video game.
He has
Right.
great
Yeah.
accuracy with that vault.
Oh, yeah. It's like he's done it a million times.
Right. So, I mean, that whole scene was...
So,
Entertaining.
It was.
But I don't, because I liked the whole scene, but like that part of it was kind of well. So I just like, it's entertaining. It's
I realize the emotional significance of that scene.
Mm-hmm.
My question for you guys is, what's a better scene? Dominic telling Brian that he's a father now and to go, or the scene from Armageddon?
I was going to say Armageddon.
Which one's the better scene? I would only say this movie just because I don't like Ben Affleck.
oh god.
I feel like there's more significance to the Armageddon one.
During this and like learning more about Han, because I think Han might be my favorite guy. I just like him in the movie. Like he seemed like too big of a. Because this was this before I tried looking up the timeline, and I've had different websites telling me different like ways the movie goes. Like everyone seems to have their own interpretation of like how the movie's supposed to lay out. So
What
I
do you
can't.
mean? No,
when
Fast and Furious is after 6. Or, I'm sorry, Tokyo Drift is after 6.
Tokyo Drift. Okay. So but isn't
I
Han?
mean, and they even say it in the end, where Gal Gadot's like, "Oh, want to go to Tokyo?" He's like, eventually.
Okay.
So he's still not in Tokyo.
Okay.
Yet.
Because I was gonna say he seems like too much of a big shot to work with a kid in Tokyo. So it's almost like they're trying to was it retcon?
So were you saying he's too small in Tokyo?
Yeah. For how they're portraying him here.
Yeah. But
He was like small. They made him look like small potatoes, even though he might not have been.
I think he's similar to Ludacris though, where he doesn't want a big flashy life. He's like, hey,
Okay.
just give me this small thing.
Okay.
Just where I can just do my own thing and like that's it.
Okay.
He's not necessarily a Tyrese where he's like,
Yeah, because
give me
they
the
don't
most
really
expensive
explain
car.
like what he is. Because you get an idea with Tyrese, you get that. With him, you're just like it's Han. Like there's nothing else. He eats chips.
So right before the big reveal with the bank vault, which I really did like actually.
Yes.
I didn't even I didn't see it coming, which was kind of nice.
Yeah.
But The Rock and Vin Diesel, like they kind of have this like this kind of stare off. He's like, you got 24 hours, and he's like, see you soon, Vin Diesel.
Now you won't.
Another awkward smile. Yeah. But so then they go to open the bank vault that's been destroying everybody and the whole city, and it turns out it's empty because earlier in the movie they had ordered
the exact same.
saying so they can get the specs on it, and so
Yep.
Ludacris could do the whole handprint thing. So that was pretty cool.
Yes. I was shocked when they showed it under the bridge. Because then when she said, you guys have a 10-second window.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, great, awesome, keep going.
Right.
But then it's like, because they're switching out. That's why. So it was great tie-in. It was really good.
Yep. And then at the end, they show everybody what they're doing with their money. I felt so. I've been trashing these movies for probably the first 4 for the most part, and at the end, I don't know if I felt like an old man or something, but at the end, when Tyrese is like, "Yeah, I got this car. There's only 4 of them. I got the only one in the Western Hemisphere or whatever." And then Luda pulls up and he has the same one. I'm like, I thought it was the funniest fucking thing in the world. And then he's like, "Do you like this?" That was you showed Luda.
It was great. But after credits.
Yes.
After credits, did you see?
I thought about texting you guys.
I always look, and it's not like the after, like at
See,
the end.
it-
It's
so
like
that
a
In
good
this
like
movie, it
30
was like
seconds.
mid-credit scene.
Yes, and movies are starting to do that more now. They're not because they know people don't want to wait 5 minutes.
What the fuck? Because the last movie, I thought there would be an end credits thing, but there wasn't, and I got
Yeah.
burned, and I'm like, oh, there's not going to be another one.
Yeah. Guess who they find out is alive?
I know the answer. I saw.
Oh. Who?
Letty.
What?
Yep.
How?
I don't know.
Wait. But Vin Diesel's dating the rookie now. The rookie cop.
Is he dating the rookie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because Paul Walker and the
that's
Mia,
right.
they're
That's
walking on the
right.
beach. They walk up, and then Vin Diesel and the rookie cop.
I
there.
didn't. She looked different. She wasn't wearing her rookie uniform.
I have to wear this all the time.
Yeah. Otherwise, Brandon won't know. Vin Diesel just not knowing at all. He had to do the same thing every day.
So confused.
That's like Memento. Bran Bran.
Yeah.
After much discussion, do you still recommend Fast Five?
Yes, I still recommend.
Brian?
Enjoyed it.
Do you still recommend Fast 5?
Yep. Yes, I do.
As do I.
Great.
And then for you two guys, how do you rank the movies?
Ooh, I was thinking about this. 5, 2, 1, 3, 4.
You really don't like 4.
No.
5, 2, 1, 4, 3.
Five?
No. 5, 1, 5, 1, 6. I got it.
My top 5 Fast and Furious movies: 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
It's 5, 1, 2, 4, 3.
Okay.
That's me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I don't like 2 as much as you guys, and I don't hate Tokyo Drift as much as you guys. So, but I mean, it would still be like 5, 1.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fair.
Till next time.
Yes.
Yes.
Good
journey.
Thanks for checking out this episode of the podcast. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and even better yet, tell a friend.